So Nick, we have been talking to people about body image tonight. What have you learnt?
That Joe is a player. That's the first thing I learned from the first interview. And that first table were really, really, really great in terms of, they were so open to discussion. And the second we walked up to them, they turned around and said, well, we were just talking about this 10 minutes ago.
Which we like.
Yeah, exactly. We love it. We love to hear that people talk about it, but we also know it's a fact that everybody does. Everybody talks about body image every day in some way, shape or form. And it's just about how those conversations are, because they're always negative. And I think the one thing I got from the first table especially was that, conversations can be positive, and there's a lot of really good opinion out there that people really need to listen to.
I think people really want to talk about it as well, because they had a full-on debate when we asked them a question, didn't they?
I didn't think we were going to be there for that long. We didn't even have to ask them any questions. It was just straight off the mark. There we go, bang, 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 full-on debates. The really controversial one of pornography and the effect that has on body image was brought up, and I think that's probably one of the most important ones that affects young people, especially young men, when they're looking at not only their own body image but the body image of women, and how as sexualized creatures in things like pornography they're demonized and they're seen as objects. And I think that's the same for the man as well. And it's just it's an interesting debate to have, but it's one that is still a bit taboo. But I'm sure we'll have it again.
But necessary, I think.
Yeah,
necessary.
Definitely. I mean, let's talk porn all day.
And about body image education in schools and stuff, what do you think about that?
No word of a doubt it should be done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should be done in the sterile classroom setting.
No.
With teachers, here's the PowerPoint, this is the science of body image, this is what you should look like, this is what you shouldn't look like. But it should be, people, gossip school, for instance. It should be people
Woo.
with knowledge of what's going on, coming in and talking about it, not only from that professional point of view on self-esteem and body image, but also, the true effect on education and how it really is. I mean, a really interesting example was those 4 boys we spoke to at 3
boys.
Double vision. No, because there would have been 6. Anyway, we kind of, we got talking, and they actually said they went to an all-boys school and they had a lesson on anorexia in their class. But it wasn't relevant to them because it was an all-boys school. Especially coming from Men Getting Source 2, blatant plug, excuse me. It's one of those things that, we do need to talk about it. I mentioned the statistic from summer of the massive rise in men seeking help or being forced treatment on them for eating disorders, and they were shocked to hear it, because as far as they're concerned, it's a disease of the woman.
Totally. And so final question, which we've asked everyone, what's your favourite part of your body?
Definitely my eyes.
Woo!
And in the past week, 3 people have said so too.
That's just proof. Brilliant.
This is what we love.